my brightness so low? I wish I could turn that up like manually. Okay, make sure my stream not lagging. Okay, I'm decent. Alright, chat, y'all know what time it is. We getting right into the news. We ain't even finna play around, bro. Why's my keyboard like greasy? A woman accusing NFL quarterback Geno Smith of beating her and neglecting their special needs child just to watch porn and play Call of Duty. What? Why does it sound like a movie script? Today is the day Geno Smith beat my ass because he hates taking care of his. He hates taking care of his special needs kid, and can't be left alone with him because he'd rather watch sex online and play Call of Duty. What kind of like? What kind of like? Why would you? But what? Let me get myself together. Let me see. What the hell was that? Hold on. Was that an ARP? What is this? Is this an AK-47 in the sink? Nah, that's nuclear, bro. What's that word? Landon. What's that word, man? You know what I'm saying? What's up, Lom Hugh P? Lom Hugh Poo? Shout out to you, bro. What's up, Magic Portals? Bush Doe Brown. I beg your pardon, my nigga. Let me hear the rest of this though. Why is she running? Why she just started running like am I tripping, bro? What am I watching right now? Huh? It's a nice house. Charges pressed. Been supportive of this demon and his narcissistic personality disorder all my damn life. This is another, you know what I'm saying? Shot from the back rooms. I beg your pardon? Who from the back rooms? You talking about a movie? Clark from the back rooms? He looks like Clark from the back rooms. Tell me not. Is you talking about that black dude that's the main character? I don't look like him, bro. Nice try for you trying to tell me that all black people look alike, bro, but I don't look like him. Sorry to tell you that. She just try to provoke him and lure him into violence. Bitch, leave that motherfucker alone. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So he's trying to drop crazy allegations. Meanwhile, he's just trying to rank up. Bro, I'm sorry. These flight memes kill me, gang. I know Flight League be doing this on purpose, but his community be clipping them joints. Like, yo, this is another GIF right here, bro. Said, what's wrong with y'all watching porn all the time, man? Get a grip. Uh, said niggas was going home to this now. Now we know why he was playing like shit. Yeah, that's a fact, bro. If he had to deal with this woman, I know why Geno Smith was out there playing too crazy. Well, playing weak as hell. I remember the way he played the Bears and he threw like 3 picks. That shit was crazy. We won that game too. Big W. Shout out to the Bears, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Better baby. Having money doesn't mean you suddenly have good taste in women. He needs to get a restraining order quick before she gets it. Trying to get a good clip using slander. To take him to court for an extra payday. Yeah, that's a fact. Said, bitch, what the fuck? Said the child's well-being should be the priority here. Yeah. Um. Said if his biggest cheat code is neglect, maybe you should swap Call of Duty for a real life tutorial, huh? So from this video, it looks more like she's the aggressor, not him. Yeah, it is crazy, bro. Appreciate whoever just subscribed too, man. That's a W. I don't know who it was though. I don't know if you was from. Well, I know you went from Twitch, but appreciate that, man. Cabo Verde scores their first World Cup goal in the nation's history to take a 1-0 lead versus Uruguay. Okay, W's, bro. Tom Brady's ex-wife Giselle snubs him. Tom Brady's ex-wife Giselle snubs him in new Father's Day photo. Well, in new Father's Day post on Instagram. What did she say? Thank you for leading by example. And for the values you embody: love, humility, integrity, discipline, kindness, consistency. You are an incredible role model, and we will always be great for you. We love you so much. And Dad, thank you for your unconditional love, wisdom, support through every stage of my life. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. Was this like a slight towards Tom Brady? Is it because she used like humility, integrity, discipline, and consistency? So, well, that's because Jesus Christ. Don't forget about the father of your other kids. He helped raise them too. So I was surprised to see women holding her accountable. Said so many bitter women replied to her. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, it probably was. I just appreciate that, my nigga Landon. Said Tom is tall, handsome, multi-millionaire with 7 Super Bowl rings, and his wife still cheated on him with a personal trainer. We don't call women losers enough. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, it is crazy the fact that she was doing jujitsu and all this shit. This would make every nigga think like, damn, bro, if my wife started doing all these jujitsu, kickboxing classes, and wrestling with men, that nigga might be laying wood on her, bro. So beware, my niggas, beware. YouTuber Harrison Naval says Adidas called him after he found over $120,000 worth of products, including unreleased items in a $2,000 storage unit. Well, I mean, the unit is not the stuff that's. I mean, once he buy the unit, the stuff that's in there is his, so it's kind of over with now. But let's see. I want to see what he got. What he got, like a bunch of unreleased Yeezys that don't nobody wear no more, or what he get? Messi sample, please. Size 9. Okay. Jesus fucking Christ. I just. Oh, I mean, well, W, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you subbing, Mr. Magic. I'm behind you. Shut up, nigga. Ye and his wife, Bianca. Come on, bro. Like, well, I mean, I guess it's been 10 years since the mannequin challenge was popping, bro, but nobody's doing the mannequin challenge anymore. Like, what are we doing? Ray Schrimmerd. I remember schools was doing this, bro. That shit was crazy. Shout out to them, man. Shout out to Ray Schrimmer, or Shrim Life, or whatever the fuck their name is, my nigga. That girl is a real crowd, please. Okay. What are we like? I'm okay, bro. It's getting to a point, bro, where this nigga Max is like, God damn, that train loud, boy. It's getting to a point where this nigga Max might just be like overly like rambunctious and flamboyant, gang. Black Boy Max questions why only women are allowed to twerk. Let me hear what he says before I give my take on whatever bullshit comes out of his mouth. Yeah, I'm gonna just say it, bro. This nigga's gay. I'm sorry, bro. Like, this nigga's a geek, bro. Like, what is he talking about, boy? What do you mean? Why don't we start twerking? You're a boy, Damon. Come on, man. What are we doing, gang? Like, he pissing me off. Stop blowing that goddamn horn to that train. They just gonna keep fucking going. This nigga blowing me, gang. Like, what is he talking about, man? I'm tweaking. Why would you say if I'm stroking the ground or doing some twerking? Why would you say that as a man? Let me. I know. These are Twitter comments. Yoxic. I don't know if Yoxic Twitter. Well, yeah, his Twitter comments is toxic too. Fearbuck. If this was on Fearbuck, they would be cooking him. But I know they probably cooking him too. Let's see. He acting like a plant now. Nothing but wait. Nothing but agenda coming out of his dumbass mouth. Say that shit again. Said Max coming down to Milwaukee. We welcome you. What? What the fuck is this? Say, yo, I've been asking for months, but I've got my answers today. He's gay. Yeah. Somebody gets worse and worse every day with this man. Okay. Says faster. Just say you like dick in your ass. Jesus. Says stop tuning into his streams. He said he doesn't need a voice. Someone please know when to leave shit alone. Um, Someone y'all all gullible as hell. Says all publicity and clip farming. Bro, I'm telling you, gang. This might be the only like that might have been. I'm gonna say this, bro. For I guess you could say later, for people who were born later in Gen Z. I'm a part of Gen Z too, but I'm on that I guess you could say spectrum, not the spectrum, but I'm on that front half of Gen Z where I'm really closer to the millennial side than I am the Gen Z side. It's gonna get to a point with the later Gen Z motherfuckers and Gen Alpha gang where you gonna have to hold yourself accountable. I think that's a part of I think that's what's wrong with later Gen Z and Gen Alpha in the general sense of accountability as a motherfucker. When you say something in the world about a group of people or something about just anything, bro. The route that they always go is clip farming. All publicity is good publicity. I'm joking. I'm trolling. This person's obviously trolling. Y'all don't know what trolling. It just get to a point, gang. Like he. At what point is it not trolls anymore? At what point does it just become who you are, gang? Not saying that you are a troll, but this nigga has said and done too many questionable gay activity things for him not to be considered a geech. Like, are we just gonna keep letting it slide by? Like, next thing you know, a video gonna come out of this man with a penis in his mouth, and then everybody gonna be like, "Oh, nah, bro, that's really just AI generated." And even if he did do that, he was just playing, bro. He could just do that, bro. What the fuck, man? Come on, bro. These type of people really blow my mind, gang. Everything is trolling to you until it ain't. This kid's gay as fuck. Uh, so this if a soft launch of hit. Okay, whatever. Let me get out the comments. There's too many niggas that can't spell, my nigga. I'm tired of that. So keep in mind, most people don't even make $1 million in their lifetime. Wait, what? The fuck is this? Jesus Christ, that fucking smell is irritating. Why the fuck is he breathing like that? Wait, what was his? Oh, total win. Okay, 20,000. I mean, his balance is $1 million though. He was betting $4,000. Damn, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Whatever Rootbet is, bro. Crypto's fastest growing casino. I ain't gonna lie, bro. They be spanking boots on Rootbet, my nigga. Yeah, this nigga's a geek, bro. Blackboy Mac started his stream wearing a furry costume. Yeah, bro. This low key looks tough. This nigga is a certified. It said, why do people watch this nigga pushing this shit on the youth? Said this nigga done turned into a furry. Said, nah, once he got that diva tattoo, said to get my sub back, will never be watching this nigga again. Jesus. Said, generally, bro, who watches these streamers? Obviously lots are, but no way any of them are over like 13 years old. I ain't gonna lie, people with these takes kind of really blow me. If I'm being honest, yeah, I see your text, Nick. I don't know if you're still in here, but yeah, I see it, bro. What's that word? But these type of people really blow me. Like it. I'm pretty sure it's people over the age of 13 watch him. I get maybe this is his first time seeing a clip, but of course, it's people it's people above his either above his age or his age in general that's watching him too, bro. That'd be like somebody saying like, "Yo, bro, who is genuinely watching ISO Speed? All of his viewers got to be like 14." It's not true, man. No, people watch stuff for entertainment, bro. Like it's how would I put this? I guess you can kind of say it would be the same thing for some streamers for streamers who be saying, "Yo, who genuinely still watches cable?" Even though it's much less people who watch cable than watch streams. But it's still common, if I'm being 100, bro. Never beating the furry allegations. Say even when I was around 13-year-old little boy, so you never see me in a Blackboy Max stream putting a W in his chat for me dance in the furry costume. How down bad and retarded are people? I mean, I guess, bro. Wait, hold on. Let me see the other comment. What that other comment just say? Said then he wondered why his chat is trolling him. Yeah, it's true. Streamer brand streamer Braden. Streamer Braden accidentally leaked his Twitch revenue on stream, showcasing that you can make nearly $25,000 with just 1,000 average viewers. 171 hours streamed in the past 30 days, $24,000 in revenue. Damn. Okay. Let me see. He streamed 24 hours of ad breaks. So how many ads is that? How many ads is he running? He's averaging 1,000 viewers, 24,000. Oh, okay, so he making some bread. He making some bread, bro. Time streamed 100. Is this 116 or is this 16 hours? Is this 106? Wait, hold on. How many hours did they say he streamed? Oh, 171 hours streamed. Damn, that's a lot of hours. How are you? I'm doing good, Steve. How are you, broski? Uh, This should actually be motivation for a lot of streamers who will come up because wait, this should actually be motivation for a lot of streamers who come up because bro streaming barely 40 hours a week with 1,000 average viewers and still making almost 300K a year just off Twitch. So for those that are grinding, it's a very obtainable goal. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, it is. It is. Oh, in a month. Okay, that's tough. In a month, he streamed 161 hours, making about 24,000 after taxes. Why is his voice so goddamn raspy? Let me see this. Senator criticized extra Emily for lack of situational awareness after revealing her exact location while IRL streaming in a foreign country and told a stranger that she was alone. I mean, if we're gonna be all the way honest though, if she do this all the time, this should kind of be nothing. I get for most people it's like weird or out of the norm, but if we gonna keep it all the way real, it's people who travel alone isn't a brand new thing. People who travel alone, and okay, I'm gonna just be honest. Is it a bunch of weirdos out here, and should you be trusting everybody with your information? No. Is it like she's giving out her social security card and like her date of birth and all that? So no, but I guess you could say that really wouldn't matter in somebody committing great bodily harm to you. But then again, you shouldn't always think like that. There's no point of you roaming the earth thinking like, yo, bro, somebody out here is gonna hurt me and I'm traveling alone. Could it possibly happen? Of course. You should think of all possibilities of anything happening. But that being your number one focus, safety is always the number one focus. Cool. But your number one focus being this person could possibly harm me. I shouldn't tell them things or whatever the case may be. I get it, but if we just being 100, it's like this is her thing, bro. She go around, she tell people. You know how many people probably travel alone all the time, gang, and go around and talk to a bunch of people and tell motherfuckers that they there by themselves. Either way, bro. Shit happens to motherfuckers that travel alone. Shit happens to motherfuckers that travel in groups. If somebody want to do something to you, gang, it don't matter who you got around. If you okay, let's say you travel in another country, and it could be a man and a woman, or let's say it's three people. If that person who wants to do something to one of those said individuals decides, okay, right now is my moment. These three individuals are walking with each other, and they pull out a gun and say, "Yeah, you get in this motherfucking car right now, and y'all two stay right here." And then when you get in that car, they drive off. What they gonna do? They ain't got no guns, bro. Unless somebody just gonna risk their life and get shot and killed. But you can't. Moral of the story: you can't think like that, bro. If you think somebody's gonna harm you because you traveling alone to a whole other country, bro, you just shouldn't travel. If that's the case, you really shouldn't go nowhere, but you should really just stay in your house. If we're gonna be honest, but that's kind of dumb. It's a dumb way of thinking. If I'm gonna be honest with you, why are you thinking like that? Is she automatically thinking like, oh man, somebody might do something sexual to this woman because she's traveling alone and she could be harmed possibly. Yeah, of course that could happen, bro. But that shouldn't be your first thing. That shouldn't be the first thing you think about. If I'm being honest, that's not something you repeat to thousands of viewers and laugh about, especially when it's someone you call a friend. True. I will find you. So as a woman, you shouldn't have to hide your location because weird men could cause you harm. See, I'm kind of on this woman's side right here, man. Like, you shouldn't be having to do all that, bro. You should be able to post where you at. And I get that it's weird people out here, gang, but let's be 100, man. Like, the odds of somebody doing something, it's kind of like that thing. I remember this post was kind of viral, maybe a year ago, maybe a couple years ago, and they was asking women, would you rather be trapped in the woods or stranded in the woods with a bear or a man? And a lot of them picked the bear. The odds of you getting killed by some random man in the woods, is it high? Probably. Is it low? Probably. But the odds of you being killed by a bear in the woods are high. They like who's to say that this bear that you stranded in the woods with didn't just come out of hibernation? Now they looking like, oh man, you know what? I was just in hibernation for like 3, 4 months. I need to go get me some food. And they see you, they see food. Feel what I'm saying? That's kind of a dumb take, bro. Actually, it's so cook. Why would you expose such vital information on a stream? Okay. Sin hates extremely, but she always says shit. Wait, she always says this shit. So also is the reason Extra Emily wasn't allowed to move in with Bonnie and Emily. Extra Emily being the fourth person in the group would make them unstoppable. Uh, I mean, I I guess I don't like. How does this person know all this information? How did you know who was supposed to move in with who? How do you know who lives with her? What do we? I don't. Whatever. Maybe I'm stupid. Uh, one of my socials around. It's been a good friend pointing out. Oh, what's wrong with this? Da, da, da. In a foreign country like the Philippines, the imminent danger of weird stream sniper just 100%. I mean, you don't know that though, gang. I think I would say this, bro. I would say the odds of you being at risk out in another country which you don't know the lay of the land is very high. But I think the odds of you being at risk of a stream sniper or somebody stream sniping you if you are a decent size or big streamer and something bad happening to you or something weird happening to you, I think the odds are much higher in the United States. Why? Because this is where you stream mainly. And most people would know you if you travel into different states, right? Depending on how large of a fan base you have. Look at, I'm gonna feel like Kyle Astro Speed. They say they location the day before, thousands of people are showing up, gang, which is why they need security. Or they could say their location like, yo, we here at this Walmart on off right off such and such street. And then hella people pull up and you know what I'm saying? So I think the odds are much higher if you're in a place where you're more known than a place that you're less known, if you get what I'm saying. I think that's I think that's I think that makes sense. Maybe it don't. I don't know. You post always make her more unsafe than ever before. Loser, Jesus. Yes, we need to cook, but protect her. So it's called retard farm views attention since she's literally an Ivy League graduate. All streamers have certain niches. At least she's not showing. At least she's not showing ads and sexualizing herself like a lot of them do. Well, like a lot of them. Okay. So this is how every horror movie starts, just with better lighting. Jesus. So she's quickly becoming the female IQ equivalent to Rakai. Jesus, boy. Shout out to them though, man. Whatever they got going on. Wait, what? What is this? Someone built a fitness app where you can bet money where you can bet money on your own steps. Said miss your daily goal, lose your money. Hit your hit your step goal every day. Split the pot. Wait, hit your step goal every day. Split the pot from everyone who failed. Whoa, I ain't gonna lie. This might be nuclear. Hold on, bro. Hold on. This might be nuclear. I gotta see this. What's it? It's called Stepper. Okay, a $25 entry, $1,800 pool, 71 join, $25 entry, 20,000 steps, 12,000 steps. Wait, so what happens if you win? Wait, what did it say? Miss your step goal, lose your money, hit your step goal, split the pot with everyone who failed. Hit your step goal, split the pot with everyone who failed. Wait, so if you okay, so let's say you if you put in your $25 entry, right? Oh, it's $25 commitment, 71 participant, daily steps is 12K, and duration is 10 days. So if somebody don't complete, they lose their money, and it's a $1,700 pool. So if you hit your step goal every day, then you get a piece of this. But if you miss, you lose your money and you don't get no parts. This is tough. This will make people do their steps, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Gambling is somehow taking over. This is a W though, gang. Said, how the fuck do I bet on this? Easiest way to make money. Said, wait. Said, just wear your dog the watch and let him walk around. Did you pay for this to appear here at the height and weight performance? Lacey speaks on completing the diamond gym. It also I said they don't allow water. Okay. Nah, I can't even lie, bro. Diamond Gem might be the most nuclear shit of all time. Shout out to Unc and Hattie, bro. But god damn, bro, I would die if I went in there. Like literally. Second Victor was terrified walking through the streets of Paris and seeing the historical city run down as people threw drinks at him. Jesus, boy, they threw drinks at this nigga? Why he stick up his middle finger? Damn, do they hate him in Paris? Bruh. Come on, bro. Yeah, I'm about to say, why he look so terrified? There's a lot of black people out there. Big W's. Thinks he calls Mbappe overrated as fuck compared to France teammate Alice. Olise. Jesus. Jesus Christ. This is his second time dunking on the soccer player. Didn't he just dunk on what's his name? Cristiano Ronaldo. That's supposed to be from his brother KFC. After the driving lesson, he had him blindfolded and took him to the gym instead. Jesus. Then he put the headband on. We want to work out, me and him. Big W's, man. Big W's, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Streamer, Adisador, Asarde, whatever the fuck his name is, was forced to abruptly end his stream after a man pulled out a gun and fired at his friend. Jesus, boy. He has a blicky. He has a blicky. Get the fuck up out of here, cuz. First of all, this nigga is wearing a Nike arm sleeve and fingerless gloves. Y'all should have knew he was on. You should have knew he was on time. Any nigga wearing fingerless gloves in the year of 2026 and a Nike arm sleeve like he's LeBron James, you know he's finna do some nuclear activities. This nigga's not playing basketball and he's also not working out. What is he doing? Come on, bro. Be for real. Call the cops. Jesus. Who the fuck is this? MySpace randomly spotted playing pool with AB and Dean on stream. Who the fuck is MySpace? I don't know who the fuck that is. Remember when Travis Scott created an earthquake with Fiend? I still think Travis Scott is kind of dyslexic, but shout out to him though. Shout out to Travis Scott, man. Maybe he does have dyslexia. Should I have it? So maybe he does. Big W's, man. Let's get to some reactions because there is nothing else that I should be doing but reacting. You dig? Let's get to this first. Let's get to this first, John. Okay, before we get into the video, let's do it, man. Let's do it. 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 Portugal can't be serious. Let's see. Let's see why Portugal can't be serious, man. By Jeff. Jesus. I mean, how I think Jesus. I would say this, bro. The reason that people are slandering him is because Ronaldo has a huge fan base of people that think that he is the greatest soccer player of all time, when in actuality it is Lionel Messi. And with them being like, oh man, he's better than Messi. He's better than Messi. It didn't help the fact that Messi put up a hat trick the day before, and then the day after Cristiano Ronaldo has to play. So it's like, oh shit, this nigga has to go out here and perform. And he go out there and put up a stinker. It's like, yo, let's just dunk on Cristiano Ronaldo. Also, I will say this. After Messi put up that hat trick, bro, I seen so many posts and so many commercials and so many ads for Messi, bro. It's insane. It's like right after he put up that hat trick, they was like, "Yep, let's spam ads and let's keep posting him." Jesus, I ain't gonna lie. If we being 100 in terms of him being a player on the team, his teammate is right. Like, yo, bro, he's just like the rest of us, gang. He's just another player. He's here to help. He's here to help the team win, just like I'm here to help the team win. He not better than us because if he was, he'd be out here putting up all type of nuclear goals. Actually, he would just do what Messi did, but obviously he can't because he ain't that damn good. Jesus. Well, also, if I'm not mistaken, this is well, it didn't help that Ronaldo's at least I seen the post. I don't know how accurate it was, but as far as the past, I don't know how many World Cups, 2 or 3, Ronaldo hasn't scored, and I don't know how many games. It's been like since I don't know when's the last World Cup that he scored in. 2014, whatever the fuck it was. But the last 2 World Cups that he played in, he ain't scored a goal. Gang, he's been goalless. So this is pretty goddamn bad. For you to be said goat, that's like saying, yeah, people consider Michael Jordan the GOAT, and some people consider Bron the GOAT. That's like Bron getting to the playoffs and like not putting up any points. Pretty much, it's kind of what it's like. It's like, yeah, bro, you didn't put up no points, gang. Straight stinkers, or scoring single digits every game. What the hell was that? Oh, so then you have one World Cup goal. Why? I say somebody? Why? I don't know why I seen it. I seen some bullshit post. It was on Instagram. Whatever. Maybe that shit was fake. Is he spitting facts or nah? Facts or nah? Okay, but I'm gonna be all the way 100. I get he did just say all that, bro, but Ronaldo still didn't. He still ain't win no World Cup, gang. I don't care how many trash players he played with. Messi probably playing with some trash niggas also. Guess what? Messi getting it done. He got it done. 2022 World Cup champion or World Cup winner of the world, whatever the fuck it is, championship. He has one, gang. You know what Messi did after he won that World Cup? Like, nigga, this shit is so ass. This is too easy for me. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go play in the MLS, gang. Because I've won everything on this side of the planet. I don't need this anymore. I'm just gonna go play Major League Soccer with Americans. Do what y'all want to do over here, gang. I don't need no more of these fucking championships. I'm the GOAT. I'm solidified, brother. What do you want me to do? Who you want me? Who you want me to talk to, my nigga? I'm him. Come on, bro. All-time career stats. 1,157 games, 1,326 games, 1,328 goals, 1,243 goals, 400. Wait no, these aren't goals. Well, what are these? I don't know. He got 414 assists. He has 216. I mean, 261 assists. He has 914 goals. He has 973 goals. Okay, pretty decent. Messi beating him in every category except one, and also games played. Let me tell you why nobody would ever say this on nobody playing for Argentina would ever say this about Messi. He won them a World Cup. He got a World Cup for Argentina, gang. It's over. The conversation of Messi's washed. He can play until he's 70 if he wants to. So nigga, he won a World Cup for us. Oh well, get over it. He ain't won him a World Cup, bro. He win him a World Cup. Maybe they'll stop talking crazy about him. W's, Jeff. W's. Asian nigga. Big W's, man. Let's move on to another video, bro. I don't really even have to check the comment. Matter of fact, I'll check the comments just cause, bro. Cristiano Ronaldo been washed. He's drying now. Jesus. As a Portuguese drawer, it was just cooked by the translation. CR7 playing like current Harden. Jesus, boy. So just so you know, Messi was criticized for years in his home country for not winning the trophy to the point where he left the national team for a while. Damn. Shout out to him though, man. Shout out to Messi and shit. Feel what I'm saying? Feel what I'm saying? Feel what I'm saying? Feel what I'm saying? Let's watch. Should we watch Mark Rober? Let's watch Mark Rober. A couple weeks ago, I Outsmarted Pro Car Thieves by Mark Rober. Let's see what Mark Rober got going on, y'all. Jesus. Why the why the hell would Mark Rober steal this man's car, bro? Or a car he was supposed to give away? I remember watching that on, I think, on Twitter, and I said, I'm like, damn, somebody stole the car that he was supposed to give away. Like, that's crazy work, bro. Imagine you buying a car just to give it away to somebody, and then somebody steals it. It's like you buying you buying an Xbox to play, and then somebody steals it from you. It's like, damn, I don't have an Xbox now. One thing I learned about these devices right here is that they mainly go up to cribs for people that, if you walk in your house and you got one of them little key things that you just you got one of them key things where you walk in and you just put your keys up on it. They mainly steal those people's cars when you leave your keys by your front door and shit like that. The I think the further, I'm not saying it's gonna work all the time, but the further you put your keys in your crib, the least likely chance that they have to steal it. At least from videos that I've seen. Are you serious, Mark Rober? There's no way you stole this car, parked it on a random street in the city of Los Angeles, and then some Mexicans jumped in and it was like, yeah, first of all, they pulled up in one of the hamster joints. You know they wanted to get the hell out of this motherfucker. And it was like, oh shit, we can get in this red, what is this, a Hyundai Sonata? Whatever car this is, this Hyundai Sonata that Jason bought. They're like, yeah, man, let's jump in this joint. We could just whip this motherfucker. What kind of language was that? Look at this. It got fully spaced for all of us. Yo, my Hispanics, bro. When y'all get over here to America, bro, some words don't belong in certain sentences. It has fully spaced for all of us. It has enough space for all of us. Why the hell would he put fully in that sentence? Shout out to him, man. I've seen too many of these videos, bro. That device, that shit is crazy. Or when motherfuckers come up with them, it got even nuclear now because this is kind of like, I ain't gonna say old, but it's maybe like a much cheaper method versus people getting them tablets and then them being able to just get inside your car and hook up the tablet and press a couple buttons and now they got access to your car and they don't even need your keys or need to do all this get close to your crib shit. Crazy. What the hell was the point of that? So you stole the car just to back it up. You fucked up the back and most cars aren't built like this anymore. As far as with the mechanisms, a lot of stuff is like how would you say, not, I guess, much more refined mechanical type activities, or I don't know how, electric kind of things. So I don't even, could this method even still work for like more modern day cars, bro? Is the mechanism inside the door still the same or no? And most people aren't still in Chevelles anymore, bro. It's not 1971. Yep. Bro, the fact that Kia's from 2000 and what do you say, 2011? What did he, hold on. Let me see what years. What years did he say? 2011 to 2022. So Kia's made from 2011 to 2022. Once you pop that goddamn what's the name off, and most niggas ain't doing it like he did it. They doing it much faster with a flathead screwdriver. They pop the end of a charger on game and then start this motherfucker. Do you know how many niggas will just walk around with motherfucking portable USBs, gang, and slip that shit on and start your car? Gang, this is too crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Kia knew that they had to get this under control. Imagine the lawsuit that they probably still fighting and going through right now. Okay, that's kind of that's kind of smart. But is there still a way to, well, see? But even then, like, okay, this might be bad news even still for people who, okay, this it said if the doors was recently unlocked. So how much time would recently be? Would that be like within the last 30 minutes, within the last hour? Like how long? Okay, maybe like 5 hours over. It's like, okay, cool. Not really, but what about people who leave their cars unlocked because they dicked pretty much? See, but I don't know about this though, bro, because we just watched a Tommy G video on him interviewing the niggas that be stealing cars, gang, and them niggas was getting into Hondas, Kias, and all that shit, and they had the tablets, bro. And even with the alarms going off, they was still able to get the car started and pull off, gang. And they was like, "Yo, bro, you don't need no key." So they don't even need to do all this no more because they got the tablet shits with like some other thing that can start the car up without you needing this. So Mark Rober might be kind of late on this joint. Maybe he could do a video on the tablets too or something. Nigga, is this a DVD player? Nigga, they still in cars with DVD players, bro. They using old technology from 2002 to steal cars, man. Come on, bro. How nuclear is that, bro? Jesus Christ. I beg your fucking pardon, nigga. How old was I when I was first born? Bitch, 9 months, I guess, because that's how long it took me to be conceived. Like, what the fuck are you two? Why would he ask me that? 1 minute? I don't know. Like Mark, you should have knew. First of all, you talking to a nigga named Dimitri, automatically knew he was Russian. Big head Russian niggas with long ass latrine boots on. Why would you be having a conversation with this dumbass nigga and he wanted $12,000 in Bitcoin just to sell you this motherfucking device? Mark Rober, go make the goddamn device yourself and go steal this goddamn car from Jason the Ween. Yeah, what if you sent him like, what if he opened this and this was just filled with human feces and like toenail clippings? He'd have been pissed. You know, she if she would have seen them doing this, she would have called the police quick, fast, and they goddamn her. And they probably would have showed up in point 0.5 seconds because that woman is Caucasian. Okay, nice childish kid simplified answer, but let's get to some more like car stealing, please. Jesus, Jesus, damn, uh so this nigga was like, let me see who could be the perfect Vic. He was like, oh, I got it. Jason. This this nigga's a victim. He's a victim. His dad was probably like, "Oh, bro, you're you're a millionaire. Why did you buy a Honda, nigga? Was he supposed to give away an AMG fucking Benz, nigga? A Porsche Panamera? What was he supposed to do, nigga? If you a millionaire, you're not gonna give away $100,000 car, bro. For one, people who live regular lives can't afford to drive nice cars, bro. They can't because the maintenance on the cars are a motherfucker. Trust and believe that. Jesus, bro. Jesus. Like, how don't y'all have security at this like overly extra nice crib? How your crib this nice and it's like, yeah, bro, there's no security. We leave our gate open. Crazy work, bro. And then the car was parked. The car was backed in, so you could just pull out. It's like, come on, bro. I ain't gonna lie, Mark Rober doing this studying, he could probably just go after. Well, I ain't gonna say he could go after all streamers, but he could go after most streamers and be like, oh, he gonna be doing this. The car gonna be parked here. What? Well, I ain't gonna lie. Jason was dumb enough to see the keys in the front. So, how many streamers are actually doing this? It's probably not that many. Maybe a crazy amount. I don't know. Stole that motherfucker. What? Why the fuck do y'all have on '90s fucking ski masks, nigga? Why didn't y'all just go to Nike and get one? Well, the Nike joints is like $40, but still, whatever. Oh man. Damn. Now I ain't gonna lie to you, Mark Rober. This is some nuclear work. You steal the car from the man to make your own YouTube video just for you to be like, hold on, I actually have to get his car stolen in order to get this video done right. So you steal the car, then you put it somewhere where you know it's gonna get stolen. It gets stolen for real now, not just by you, but by somebody else. So this car got stolen twice. Now, now what? Like, what are we doing, Mark Rober? Come on, man. What if they scrap this joint for parts? Now you got to get him what, like 20 grand, 30 grand for this car, bro? This weak ass Sonata. That's crazy. I mean, it's always hot in Los Angeles, so I would definitely imagine. I ain't saying that the weather plays a part, but weather does play a part on whether somebody does want to steal a car or not. Because ain't nobody finna be outside wanting to steal cars and it's cold as hell, like it be in New York and Chicago, bro. So yeah, the fact that they don't get no snow, I would imagine people are stealing cars all year round. Damn. I could have told you that one, man. You know how many YNs be out here stealing cars, bro, and being like, "Yeah, bro, we got a hot car, bro. We got a stole or whatever the hell they be calling these joints. I don't know. They was called when I was a shorty. They called them bitches steamers, but I don't know if they call them steamers now or steam ding. But regardless of the fact, my nigga, these niggas do be stealing cars at an alarming rate. How he stole this car? First of all, this car has no tint. He just busted the window and then the goddamn whatever you call that shit, the rubber piece for the goddamn window when it go up and it seals the motherfucking car shut. That shit is hanging down, flapping in the wind. So you know this nigga not no seasoned car thief, gang. He's an idiot. It got fully spaced for all of us. Jesus, boy. Tell me you Hispanic without telling me. Like shout out to my Hispanics though. No disrespect, my nigga, but it got fully spaced for all of us. I'm still on that. Like, why would he say that, bro? English is a hard language to learn, my nigga. He like, yeah, nigga, I don't want to ride in this stolen car, bro. This kind of just shout out Marcelo, my nigga. Kind of sound like me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Even though I've allegedly done this in GTA a couple times, but this is kind of nuclear. You in a Hyundai? Like, do you want me to pick you up? No. Like look at the look at the window seal. Look at the window seal joint hanging. Like, why didn't you tuck this back in so it can at least look like the window might be rolled down or something, bro? Like, this looks terrible. Whole time this nigga don't know he's in a Mark Rober video right now, and I'm watching him on my stream. I might repost this. So this car does has cameras, fool. It does has cameras. Dumbass nigga. Okay, so how wouldn't he get his original car back? It was a impounded, what's the name for stolen cars? I mean, it's his car. Wouldn't he just be able to go get it? Or no? I said that. Wow. I mean, you might as well go get one of them shortbread cookie tin foil thing. I mean, tin foil tin things. Which, if you have well, if your grandparents are still alive, or if your mama eat them joints, really just go to the grocery store and buy one, and just dump the cookies out if you don't want them shits, and then just use that. I ain't gonna lie. This is a W. Now this is a brand new car. I know Mark Rober probably loaded. He got some bread. I mean, nigga, he sent the nigga $12,000 in Bitcoin, and for some odd reason, he did this the device he used, he threw it away, so he just built one. You know he got money. That's crazy. W Mark Rober, bro. W Mark Rober, W Car Thief, W Marcelo, W Dude who stole the car. W's for everybody, bro. God damn, man. This this nigga Mark Rober is printing bread, gang. He dropped this video yesterday. This motherfucker got 5 million views. Well, he got 78 million subs, so I don't even know why the hell I would even just say like, yeah, he got 5 million views. So I bet Dimitri could have got Marcelo to chill. That's funny. We got Mark Rober committing GTA before GTA 6. Jesus boy. Bro's lawyer has to be more stressed than Bro's lawyer has to be more stressed than Max. Huh? Marcelo feared his mom more than he feared the cops. That's a fact, bro. Got to. Mark Robber. W Mark Robber, man. W robberies. Let's go to the next video, man. Let's knock out this novelty video because I don't want to leave this joint sitting in here because I definitely will end up not reacting to it. So let's do it. This Amaya situation is sad. Shout out Novelty, man, but I definitely hate reacting to this buffoon. I'm not, but before Canel Joseph get off what he got to get off, this has to be the dumbest take of all time, gang. How many of you guys were in love with vampires? You know vampires are like 1,000 years old, right? Ma'am, why are you comparing your current relationship as you are an adult with an adult boyfriend? You comparing your relationship to fictional characters. Also, you comparing your relationship to fictional characters and women who found vampires attractive when they were in the 5th and 6th grade. Trust me, I remember this era because 2012, 13, 14 is when Twilight and all that dropped. Really, Twilight. I think the first Twilight might have came out in like 2010, but they dropped a whole trilogy to that movie, gang. Yes, women was in love with Edward, whatever the hell his name is, and the werewolf nigga. Yes, they was in love with him. But why would you compare 12-year-olds being in love with vampires who are fictional characters, vampires being 1,000 years old? You could never live to 1,000. So really these 12-year-old little girls was obsessed with a nigga who might have been in his early to mid 20s. Why would you and they're obsessed with the fictional character of him, not him. Why would you compare that to your real relationship, gang? This woman has to be, she has to have the IQ of a raisin. Is she like, what is she doing? W Canal Joseph, man. Like, bro, the amount of people, and it's crazy because when I seen this, I thought it would have been like, all right, bro, I know it's gonna be hella people cooking her, but I know it's probably gonna be mainly dudes. But bro, you had women in the comment section cooking her, gang. I don't know if they was cooking her like on some, like out in the open on a stream doing reactions or whatever. But man, that was very dumb of you to say. Never compare yourself to a fictional character. That's like somebody winning a strongman contest and being like, "Yeah, man, I'm just as strong as the Hulk." No, you're not, gang. And the Hulk is fictional, so we don't even know how strong he really is. What are we doing? This woman, she might be dyslexic. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That gotta be the most tired argument of all time, gang. The whole that whole trope of you a grown ass man, and who do we have to blame for that, gang? If I'm not mistaken, I don't know if it was either Reggie or Rakai that started saying that shit first, but one of them two niggas are to blame for that saying, my nigga. I don't know who it is, whichever one of them niggas it is. They like you gotta take responsibility for this one. The whole you a grown ass man. Why is you doing this? As a grown ass man, you should never. Like come on, bro. Can we shut the fuck up with the grown ass man bullshit game? Please? Like, can we please stop saying that bullshit? You a grown ass, you grown, you and half of y'all people that be saying this act like children. What are we talking about, man? Jesus Christ, I get so tired of hearing that, bro. It's like every day somebody saying, you're a grown ass man. Why are you doing this? Come on, man. Why are you meat munching as a human? You shouldn't be putting meat in your mouth as a human. Novely, why you sitting on headline, bro? Who said that she did modeling, my nigga? When? I ain't gonna lie to you. Well, no, we can't. Hold on, Novely. This is gonna be me playing devil's advocate, not really being on her side, but this is just gonna be do the devil's advocate joint here. We can't compare this situation to Krishan and Blueface. For one, Krishan and Blueface was damn near viral all the time, every time. This situation is just like bullshit, dumb, idiot person with another bullshit, dumb, idiot person that just that keeps cycling through bullshit, dumb, idiotic activity. But nobody, not everybody cares to talk about this, bro. I don't know if I don't follow the Shade Room, never have, never will. So I don't know if the Shade Room is posting this shit or Shade Room teens. Maybe they are, more than likely, because they love some drama shit. But come on, bro. Like we need to come on, gang. Like let's. I forgot what I was even gonna say previous on my pause, but we can't throw Krishan and Blueface in this joint. And plus, if unless they physically assaulting each other, then we can go there or calling the police and shit. I mean, most people can't rent cars, gang. Like, well, I don't know about in most states. Maybe the law is different in every state, probably. But uh, if I'm well, I think in at least in Chicago, bro, maybe in Illinois, I don't know. But I know that you couldn't rent cars until you was 25, bro. So yeah, that was a big downside to like being able to rent vehicles. At least in this city, bro. You got to be 25 to rent one. So even her being 21, you still got ways and ways to go, which is crazy because maybe that rule has changed. Maybe it wasn't a rule. I don't know. But you being able to buy a car at 18 or 21, but not being able to rent a car until 25 is kind of nuclear. I don't know. Maybe I have to look that up. Also, I did kind of make the same comment. My problem isn't my problem isn't an age gap. I don't really care about that. This is also another thing. People treating 18, 19, and 20-year olds, I've said this on stream a bunch of times. People treating those three individuals with those three ages like they're children is very concerning with the times that we live in because they aren't kids, bro. At 18, 19, and 20, if you can commit crimes and go to prison, like if you decide to go kill somebody or maybe do drunk drive and sell drugs, whatever the case may be, just commit crimes in general. If you eligible to go to prison, brother, I'm sorry, you're grown. So I think people can get over that. That whole age gap thing, it is what it is. And once again, I'm gonna say it like this: can you call it weird? Yes, wholeheartedly you can. You can call whatever you want weird, but you can't really say because if you was how would I say this? If you were to call no cap a predator or say that this is predatory behavior, you would be putting him in the same category or on the same level as an actual predator gang. If somebody is out here trying to mess with 10 and 11-year olds and he's out here messing with somebody that's 7 years younger than him, her being 20, him being 27, if you put those two people on the same pedestal, you just literally dumb down pedophilia, bro. You see what I'm saying? And you can't. One thing that shouldn't be dumbed down is that. That's like dumbing down murder, gang. It's like saying, "I this person actually killed somebody, and we gave him 40 years in prison versus this person almost killing somebody. That person surviving, but we give him 40 years like we gave dude. It's like, nah, this is attempted murder versus murder. We can't like, and even then, that's probably a bad analogy. Or you could say murder versus petty theft. Why would you give somebody 40 years for petty theft and you get somebody 40 years for murder? That would be a better analogy, I guess. This is where she messed up, bro. Because I'm not saying I can get behind her with this. Me being 26, gang. I'm sorry. I'm not messing with if I'm going younger than me, bro, it may be 24, but 25 is the least gang. I turned 27 this year, bro. I'm not doing the whole oh shit she 18. Is she legal for you to mess with her? Yeah, but just for my own sanity, my own maturity, I know how immature people are that are younger than me, so I'm not doing the whole I don't do that. It's people that are my age that are also immature than a motherfucker. But I could possibly tolerate that depending on how immature a motherfucker is. You going back 7 years is kind of like it's a little like it kind of me for me personally. I don't care like the let me not say that. The people making you out to be a predator is terrible. That's a terrible thing. It's wrong. You can't do that because the person is over 18. People saying that you are weird for that, I could see where they're coming from. You feel what I'm saying? Just because of the maturity level. And you could see the brain capacity of this individual. I don't get how the fuck he could be like, him seeing this himself, he should be like, is this bitch stupid? Like, what are we doing? Oh my god. He's somehow might blow to me our minds. Oh my god, bro. Shout out to Novelty gang. Yeah, you just blew my mind, gang. Oh my god. Vampires aren't real werewolves. So you telling me I watched Teen Wolf back in 2013 and that shit wasn't real, bro? No way. Come on, gang. What the fuck? This bro, you got oh my god, bro. You gotta be retarded. You have to be retarded, bro. Jesus Christ. Hey, hold on. I don't mean to keep pausing. I can only. I seen the Twitter comments. Twitter is a very toxic place. Maybe the most toxic. I think TikTok comments are also toxic. I don't be on TikTok enough to know, but I can only imagine how nuclear they went. And plus, TikTok, you can make videos and people can scroll and look and that shit. I can only imagine how many memes or how many fa and how much dumb shit they probably put images of Beetlejuice or whatever comparing him to her and just you can't say stuff like this, bro, and just think, oh, this shit gonna sound good. No. Well, why the fuck is he saying Nan? The niggas be saying that. Where the fuck he from? I don't know. Whatever. I said the same thing. Oh my god. What was her excuse, bro? Please, oh my god. If it's probably gonna be so stupid. I'm either banking on it being very fucking dumb, or maybe she's gonna be like, yeah, that was terrible for me to do that. But I'm gonna just bank on it being dumb. I'm gonna put all my eggs in one basket. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know. I don't know how I didn't see that coming. How did I see that coming? See, this relates back to what I just said earlier in my goddamn stream. This generation is so cooked on accountability. Instead of getting on here and saying, yeah, you know what, bro? that was very dumb of me to compare like my real relationship to um little girls that are 11 and 12 years old being in love with vampires who are very fictional and very not real that are 1,000 years old, and characters that play them that are also not 1,000 years old who may be in their 20s, but they're in love with the fictional character, not the actual person. It was wrong for me to do that. That's on me. Instead, she could have got on there and been like, "Yeah, let me compare it to some of y'all mamas and daddies or grandmas and granddaddies being at a different age gap in relationships or whatever the case may be." That could have hit home for certain people, which is pretty back in the day, pretty common. Instead, she gets on here like everybody else in this goddamn generation that I am also a part of. And when they do something wrong or they get called out for some bullshit, man, y'all can't never tell when somebody trolling. Obviously, it was trolling. And I think I seen somebody on Twitter trying to make that excuse for her right when this shit got put out. Y'all can't tell she trolling, bro. Y'all don't never know when somebody trolling. You can't use trolling to get out of everything, bro. Just admit I'm an idiot. That was dumb for me to say. I'm wrong about that. Why would I say that? That made me look very that made me look very stupid. You can say like what is so what is so like what is so bad about being wrong? Do everybody just got to be right about everything in this world? You don't have to be right, bro. I'm never right all the time. 99.999% of the time, sure. The rest of the time, I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? And that's heavily exaggerated. But I'm never gonna tell you I'm trolling when I'm wrong. I'm wrong, like, yeah, bro, I ain't gonna lie, when I got on here and said that, nigga, I was trolling, bro. I knew what I was, you know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. With this bullshit. This bitch knows she's stupid. She knows she dumb. But you gotta make up for your dumbness by saying you trolling. Oh my god. Oh boy. Oh my god. Oh my god. All she all you had to do was get on here and be like, yeah, man, I'm standing on that shit. Everything that y'all get what I was saying, even though we don't, because you could have just been like, yeah, man, I'm standing on business. Everything I said, nigga, I meant. Fuck is you talking about? You could just dumb down on. I mean, you could just double down on the stupidity too. Why say I'm trolling, then say nah? At first, I was trolling. Now I'm sticking to what I said. So was you trolling about you trolling, or was you sticking to what you said, or was you trolling about sticking to whatever, bro? See, that didn't hit neither. That didn't hit, bro. Yeah, well, maybe for certain people it hit, bro, but let's be completely honest here, ma'am. No. No, 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 no. Like, okay, I'll put it like this, bro. This is something she could have compared it to. Cause I had this conversation on stream as well. I seen another person, if I'm not mistaken, Take 600 also said the same thing on stream before too. Just in a different way. I'm just gonna phrase it in the way that I said it. I remember being in high school, freshman, 14. These other bitches are freshmen. They 14, they may be 13, 14, 15, in between that age range. You, I'm like, I'll remember seeing all of these bitches. Now, is she from her move about women liking older men? No. I remember seeing these hoes go for all the niggas who was juniors and seniors and niggas who either graduated 2 years before or a year before. They used to come up to the school and talk to maybe the basketball coach or whatever the fuck the case may be. Just come up there. They might be mingling, lingering around or whatever the fuck the case may whatever. And they used to be jumping in the cars with these niggas and all this other bullshit. And I remember talking to my man. One of my mans walked up to me and was like, "Yo, bro, like, how the fuck are we supposed to compete with this shit? Like, we like niggas is getting the pick of the litter, and then whatever scraps is left, that's what we get. Like, this shit kind of like it's really unfair, gang. But it's like, what could you do? What can we do? We can't do shit, nigga. We 14. What we gonna do? Go get cars? Go get driver's license? We can't. Literally, you can't. By law, you can't. Unless you're just gonna get a stolen joint, and she's just gonna be willing to ride in this stolo with you. But that's not really a thing. Most women are really willing to do that. They'd rather walk or take the bus. But they got niggas, they got these niggas got jobs, they got their own whips, whatever the case may be. She could have compared it to that instead of vampires. Then everything would have hit home because nobody would have been like, nah, that's not the case. Well, some people probably would have said this, but oh, I ain't never seen nobody do no shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? If she would have said that, I'd be like, okay, she kind of cooked that. She would have cooked everybody. Nobody would have been able to tell her like, yo, this is a dumbass comment. It's not, because that was the truth. That's what was going on. So she's not lying about women liking older niggas. That's the truth, gang. But her comparison was just fucking stupid. Even the one that she just did with the all your daddy 58 and your mama 32. Huh? Nigga, last time my mom was in her 30s, gang, was like 20 years ago. Just trust me. I know. I'm 26. You think me and my mom are 4 years apart, gang? Is you retarded? Or 6 years apart, dummy? See? Damn, she addressed this shit more than once? Damn, this bitch is obsessed. She calling these people obsessed. Why you keep talking about it? Like, come on, bro. Let it go. Bitch, that wasn't humor. That wasn't humor. You were serious. Why can't you just say you were like, okay, maybe I don't know if this is see, I can't even say that this is a woman thing because niggas do this too. Niggas do the whole I was just trolling. I knew what I was doing. Y'all just don't know me for real. So I can't even say it's a woman accountability thing because everybody do this, gang. I don't like what is it? Why can't you just say I was wrong? I was wrong. That was stupid of me to say. Why the fuck does she keep saying y'all don't get my humor? Bitch, you not funny. Fuck, you thought you was Eddie Murphy? This bitch stupid. Ooh, this bitch is so dumb. Boy, ooh, I want to punch this motherfucker screen. One just reach through and slap her whole face. Bitch. Ooh, hold on, let me dial it back. Vamp? Oh my god, okay, let me give you some more backstory. This was in middle school for me. So this is me 10, 11, 12, 13. I remember that era of motherfuckers posting on Facebook and yeah, this was Facebook. Motherfuckers posting on Facebook, yeah, ain't nobody vamping like me. I remember Tay also said this shit too. Ain't nobody vamping like me. I'm so I'm vamping, I'm vamping. It has correlation to a vampire, but not you being a vampire. Vamping was you staying up all night. Who could stay up longer than the next motherfucker? This was basically us being kids thinking that we was doing shit that adults did on some all we grown. Not knowing motherfuckers that's adults, I'm an adult now. I'm not staying up all night to show that I'm so vamp, gang. That's fucking retarded. That's dumb. Why the fuck would I do that? I'm going to sleep. What are we talking about, bro? Only kid. We thought that we was being grown by doing that. That was dumb. And it had nothing to do with vampires. Nobody was like, yo, bro, I'm so vamp. I'm a better vampire than you. No, gang. No. No, it doesn't. Vampires be out at night because they don't be out during the day. Okay, cool. But it had nothing to do with you being a vampire. I like vampires. I'm so vamp. What the fuck? Maybe vamp has changed. Maybe they refined it and put a new definition and a new spin on it, like they do everything else. But this bitch, this she getting dumber by the minute, my nigga. And we 8 minutes in. Yeah, yeah, I know Navli. He's gonna say it takes a very dumb person, but he's like, yeah, let me let me say this twice and clip this out. Hold on, bro. I heard you, nigga. It takes a very oh my god, bro. How could somebody ever be this dumb, gang? That's a fact. I don't even know what to say. His room after finding out she's 19. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I seen this clip. This was a year ago at Stream University. He was like, "Yeah, get the fuck out of my room. Get out, please." And if I'm not mistaken, DG like 28 or some shit. At least now he is, but he probably was like what 27 in this clip, maybe 27, 28. I don't know, but almost 30. He like, "Yo, bro, get the fuck out." See, DG like, "Yo, bro, she gotta go, man. I can't." Bitch, I can't do nothing with you, man. This not 2016, motherfucker. W's in the chat for that nigga, man. W's. Every single week. W video novelty. W freaking video. What channel is this? Oh, there must be a different channel. Whatever. W freaking video, man. I know these comments probably going nuclear. Then this by novelty standards, this video kind of did pretty bad. It only got 6,000 views. age gap is not serious. The number of any age gap doesn't matter. It matters if they're taken advantage of. People assume that's the case. People assume that's the case based off the age gap alone. Uh, I can't too much agree with what he just said, bro, because he said the number of any age gap doesn't matter. You can't say that, brother, man. Cannot say that. I think I kind of understand what you're saying, but with you saying this, I don't understand what you're saying, bro. Every clip after the vampire comp has me raising my voice each time. What are you talking about? That's what I'm saying. So I know her ass didn't compare underground artists to vampires. I don't think she compared underground artists to vampires. I think she compared I think I think she compared underground artists using vamp like well, not Playboy Cardi. Playboy Cardi's not an underground artist, but artists who kind of resemble the Playboy Cardi shit, where they do like the whole vampire, whatever the fuck shit. But well, at least when I was a shorty, that shit didn't mean whatever the fuck it might mean right now, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's that whole video. I'm trying to hear how old she is, and at the very end, turns out she's 19, which means she's a legal adult, and this whole situation is not that serious. Yeah, I would. How would well, I said this in the beginning too. As far as her being an adult, yes, she's an adult. So I don't. People can do the age gap thing. They can call No Cap a great big weirdo if they want to, because it's like, yo, you can say whatever you want about whoever the hell you want. Yes, cool. I have at it, bro. Do your thing. Say whatever you want about him. You call it No Cap like a pedo, you can't do that route. That's the only thing that I fought back against, because if you throw him on the same level as like people who do stuff to children, gang, we literally just took pedophilia and balled it up and threw it away, and it now means nothing, because you being 27 fucking with somebody that's 20 and them treating you like you fucking with an 11-year-old, if them treating that situation like it's the same, doesn't really my brain can't calculate it. Everybody has this thing. Well, not everybody, but maybe it's TikTok, some parts of Twitter, maybe Instagram. I don't know, because I'm not on these sides of these spaces. I see it sometimes, but not really. Well, I've never seen it on Instagram, but TikTok has it and Twitter has it. They treat 18, 19, and 20-year-olds like they still children. Like they treat 18, 19, and 20-year-olds like they 15, 16, and 17. You can't do that, bro, because they're adults. And no matter how much you may think that 18, 19, and 20-year-old are still children, by law, they're an adult, gang. If you 18, 19, and 20, some people who are those ages have their own car, their own place to stay, not with their parents, whatever, you know what I'm saying? So their own job, making their own money, paying taxes, like you can't really throw that jacket on them. They might own a business. It's very rare for these things to be happening, bro. But for some people, that's life for them. So you can't throw that jacket on them like they still a kid. Like, I'ma still relate it back to, if we don't do this age gap, kid, whatever the shit. If you can take your ass to the penitentiary, and like if you can commit crimes and go to the penitentiary, gang, it's over. Not the county jail, the penitentiary. Really, at 16 and 17, you can go to the county. I think maybe 15 under. Well, 15 probably too. I don't know, depending on where you live at. But 18, 19, 20 gang, you going your ass downstate, upstate, depending on where you at, bro. You if in Chicago or in Illinois, you taking your ass to Pontiac, Menard, Statesville. They sending your ass down there when you commit crimes. So you can't do that shit where it's like, oh shit, these people are children. At least for the TikTok niggas. Maybe I'm whatever. So it's a dumb analogy, but she not wrong. 2027. It's not weird at all. Only internet people, it's only internet people who think it is. I'm pretty sure it's a bunch of people in both of these comments like, yo, woo, they gonna cook them niggas. I mean, I guess, bro. So there's nothing wrong with a few year age gap. Being 19, dating somebody who's 20 or 23, etc. isn't weird in any way unless you display power over someone for those reasons. Being more financially independent, etc. But her response was just stupid. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I think TikTok kind of cooked people, bro. With the whole age gap shit, they treat age like it's like, oh my god, bro, this shouldn't be a thing. They treat like I don't know why they do it, but it's like, yo, the age 20 and 21 are just like so drastically different. Even though they're like, there's an 11th month, it's 11 months and 364 days away from you being this age. You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't know what makes it's like. I've said this before too. I'm gonna say it again though. The difference between somebody who's 18 and somebody who's 21, gang, two things. Well, I guess you could say maybe three, but depending on who you are, more well, yeah, depending on who you are. If you're an internet personality, this don't count for you. But regular people, you can't get into clubs, and even for certain people who are 21, it's clubs that are or bars or whatever. It's like, yo, this is a 25 and older type joint, so you can't get in there neither. It's also some that's like 30 and up. You feel what I'm saying? So some people can't get in there, but in a general sense, you can't get in the club at 18. You can get in probably some, but not most. You have to be 21. You can't drink legally. You can't own a firearm. Those are all for people who are 21 and up. 18, but for motherfuckers who 18, they can't do those three things, but everything else y'all can do together. If we being 100. So, yeah. Maybe that's just my own thinking and not being irrational, I guess. C20, but I agree the whole situation is pretty ridiculous. Most normal people in real life don't bat an eye at this. True. She's 20, but gotta do. Wait, says she is 20, but got with the dude fresh out of high school at 19. Said who gives a fuck if that's weird. You need to log off. Yeah, bro. I think it may be just the people who are chronically online. See, the difference is it's certain people who just don't rock with it. Like you got me, and I'm not saying that I'm not on her dog piling on her for doing whatever she doing with no cap. Him being 27, I don't give a fuck about that. I'm my own person. I'm 26. I'm not fucking with no bitch that's that young. For maturity reasons, I can't get with. I didn't. This is just me. This kind of been my whole life in general. I didn't like hanging with people when I was in eighth grade. I didn't want to hang out with niggas who was in the seventh grade. Bitch, I was in the seventh grade last year. Why the fuck I want to hang with you? I'm cool, bro. Like you. Even though it's like, damn, that's stupid as fuck. That's like only a year apart. Y'all ain't that far apart or whatever the case may be. But I've never really hung with people younger than me. That's never been my thing. I don't. Maybe you can call it weird, but I don't. That's just always been me. Anybody, anything younger than me, I'm cool on it. You know what I'm saying? I got a little brother. My little brother 19. I'm cool on hanging with my little brother. Love him to death. But I can't hang with you, man. Like the age gap between me and you and the maturity level are too far apart for me to be like, okay, I can kick it with you on some we think the same level. See what I'm saying? Not even saying we think the same as in everything that I agree with, you agree with, but just maturity in general. Maybe I guess maybe people could think about Fallon, but I don't know. But why so many people care about the situation? Uh, when most people parts, wait, well, I guess he's gonna say when most people parents have age gaps. It's not that serious. What's the point of this video? Or what's the point of the video? Yeah, I mean, what the YouTube comment section is kind of pretty split, right? No, it's not sad. It's good. What? Um, the real question is why y'all worried about somebody else's relationship, man? Y'all business. This comment I can't agree with for this specific reason. The people that say why y'all so worried about somebody else's relationship, mind y'all business. When somebody put their relationship online, any and everybody can scrutinize it or talk about it. If you don't want your relationship to be talked about, don't put it online. Then nobody can criticize you because nobody knows you're in a relationship. Bam. There you go. That fast. Fix that easy. Bird brain. Jesus. Yeah, YouTube comment section is pretty split on that one. Let's see what else we got. Well, let's do another Saint Don video. Saint Don need to drop some more game. That's kind of it's kind of sad that he don't be dropping. This can either be the last video or the second to last video. I'm not sure yet. Actually, I might do. Yeah, I'm gonna do this Saint Don joint. Actually, I'm gonna do 3 more. They're all gonna be short, but I'm gonna turn them into decently long videos, I guess. All right, let's do it though, man. Hold on. Matter of fact, let me get another sip of this water. Money can't buy taste. Wait, hold on. Ah, Money Can't Buy Taste by Saint Don. Let's get into it, man. Let's see. Oh my God, bro. Hold on, man. What the boy? What was that? I don't know what that was, man. But yeah, we can't be doing that one. That's too nuclear. That was like that. Oh boy. Uh uh another sun meme. Less sun. Hey, bro, shout out Anthony Mackie, bro. Come on, man. They gotta stop doing these sun memes. Oh my God, bro. Hold on. Let me hit it. Let me hear what he said again. Jesus, boy. Yeah, Lacey, come on, gang. I ain't gonna lie to you. I can't even front, bro. I think like this might have been senior or junior year. I had a fit on similar to this, bro. I remember because I think I went through somebody either been my gallery or like Snapchat or whatever. Snapchat I had since like 2015. I seen a picture. I was kind of dressed similar to this, and I was like, "Yo, gang, like, what the hell do I have on? I'm so bogus, gang." It was terrible, bro. Terrible. But yeah, he's definitely dressed like a bomb popsicle, gang. Yeah, this is an egregious fit. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Mark Zuckerberg, the fact that every picture they see you in, you had on a gray shirt. See, this might have this was that era of when they seen photos of him and he just looked not like a human. I think maybe he started putting on different clothes to seem like, yo, bro, let me try to be more relatable, I guess. But yeah, bro. I mean, he got like ridiculous amounts of money, so maybe he can wear the same shirt. It will make you look very dirty, but whatever. Jesus. Oh my god, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I'm with him on this train right here. I let me go back. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Whoever Westbrook has a wife. Let me say that. I don't know if his wife be telling him that these fits are nasty, bro, but they are disgusting. Like Westbrook is also from, I think he's from Cali or he might be from LA. Do I don't know if dudes from LA be dressing like this, but look at this fit he got on, bro. This is straight Geach Man vibes, bro. This one too. Knees out, high waisted joints with the shirt with another fingerless joint. Like, what is this, bro? Checkered pants, shirt tucked in, this skin tight, like sweater wrapped around his. Like, come on, Westbrook, you bogus as hell, nigga. Like, I mean, maybe we could say at least he being himself or something, but damn, that looked terrible. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I do be seeing YouTube merch, and I've seen YouTube merch ever since I was growing up, and it's always been like some hot trash, bro. The only person who I can say, maybe this is glazing a meat riding, but the only person who I could say actually had some dope YouTube merch, even though it was, I guess you could say, basic, So Illuminati. When he had the hoodies, the hoodies had the red box and it said Supreme, and then his said Simple. That was tough. It was simple, no pun intended, but like straight to the point, fire. Like, okay, I can wear this. People know what this is when I put it on. I don't know if he's still selling them joints, but honestly, I'll buy one of them motherfuckers. That shit's still tough, bro. No bullshit. This is hot trash. I don't know, like, to my be for real, no one was rocking 2010 YouTubers merch. Who the hell was back? What is this? Unspeakable? Who is that? I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. If anybody is wearing Mr. Beast products, 9 times out of 10, they might be a 10-year-old Caucasian kid. They mama probably bought it for them because they told them they wanted it, or maybe they bought it for them because they be watching Mr. Beast videos, and obviously they not dressing themselves. But adult humans rocking this, bro. This is like you being an adult and you rocking like JoJo Siwa merch, even though it's like, well, to be honest, bro, I found out who JoJo Siwa was like 2 years ago. Always heard her name, and it was like, yeah, she's a Disney Channel star. Never heard of her on Disney Channel. Maybe it was when I phased out of Disney Channel, she kind of made her way in there. But I don't know of her being a Disney Channel star. Maybe that's made up. Maybe Disney, maybe they paying people to say that. I don't know. But wearing Mr. Beast merch is like wearing JoJo Siwa merch. That's terrible. No, don't do that. What the hell is this? Municipal. Mark Wahlberg got his own brand. Mark Wahlberg, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Sometimes I be wanting to slide my hand smooth across your face, bro, and show you what my fists feel like. Come on, bro. hey, hold on, man. Hey, that was a great clip, bro. That was a great clip to throw in that gang. I ain't gonna lie to you. He could have only got an idea from Benjamin Netanyahu. Hey, shout out Benjamin Netanyahu, man. Wait, actually, no. I take that back. Fuck Benjamin Netanyahu, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? Me and Sneeko got back from dinner. He was on the phone with Cassinet. Sharp, bro. Stop coming in here telling me that you was with Sneeko. You weren't. Sneeko doesn't know you. He don't. He would never know you exist. God damn, bro. Make sure you like and stream for me, gang. Well, come on, bro. You don't know Sneeko. Sneeko don't know you exist, gang. What? Hold on, boy. 1986 incident while 15. Mark Wahlberg and his friends chased three black siblings, throwing rocks at them and yelling racial slurs. The following day, he gathered a group of white people to harass and throw rocks at mostly black fourth graders on a beach field trip. What? Legal action. Mark Wahlberg and his friends found guilty on uh, violating the civil rights of the victim. And the a civil rights injunction was issued on them in Massachusetts. Jesus, boy. So Mark Wahlberg's a racist? Fuck him then. Wait, what? He beat up a Vietnamese guy? Essentially, Mark Wahlberg assaulted two Vietnamese men and two separate consecutive attacks while attempting to steal alcohol. What? He attacked the Vietnamese man while yelling Richard Shores, knocked him unconscious with a large wooden stick at the time the same day, plus another. Wow. What? What the hell is that? People are actually buying Mark Wahlberg's clothes, bro. The only thing that I associate with Mark Wahlberg, well, the only thing I associate Mark Wahlberg with is movies and maybe a TV show. And I don't even know about TV shows that include Mark Wahlberg, so only movies for me. Is that Los Polos? I can't lie to you, bro. Like I don't know who does this or who started this Met Gala thing. I'm assuming it was started by some people that was overseas, Europeans more than likely, and they was just like, yo, bro, who could come through and put on the worst outfit of all time? Whoever come through and put on the worst slash stupidest slash most outrageous outfit, and people could take the most pictures of wins, pretty much. Because what the hell is Beyonce wearing, bro? Shout out to the Beehive. I don't need y'all attacking me, bro. But what the hell is this? This looks egregious, man. Come on, bro. Okay, I ain't gonna lie to you. Maybe it's a hot take. People that pull up to the Met Gala in basic suits, bro, I applaud them because they like, bro. I don't know what this whole clown show, all this gesture maxing y'all doing, but I'm not finna gesture max for y'all, bro. I'm just gonna pull up in this nice little flat suit. You know what I'm saying, with my Stacy's on, shine them up real quick, and I'm just gonna be stepping, bro. I can applaud them people. Why would they Kirkify that picture, bro? What the hell is this? Bro, did they just rip apart a PC and put it on some turf grass? Come on, bro. This has to be AI generated. Who who is this? And why did she put this on, bro? Is this a cardboard box and they just painted a suit onto it? I ain't gonna lie, I did see this house. I seen somebody do what you call them, like them abandoned house tours that people be doing. I seen somebody go inside this house. This house got its own shooting range. It got two time capsules that got stuff in them that you can open whenever the date comes or whatever the case may be. It got a helicopter pad. I ain't gonna lie, but the crazy thing is this joint is in like Utah. So why the hell would you want to live in Utah, bro? You know what I'm saying? This is crazy work though. Who I don't know who built this crib, but this is like it's an angle that's not even that nice on the inside neither. It kind of look weak, but I guess, bro, if you got money, you can build anything you want. Missouri? I thought that was in Utah. What? Somebody built an $80 million house in Missouri? Oh yeah, they bogus as hell. This is even worse now. This is even more egregious because I thought that was in Salt Lake City, but god damn, they built that in Utah. I mean, Missouri, nigga, right next to Illinois. You bogus in a motherfucker. Mm-hmm. Terrible waste of 80 million. Saint Don. Let's dial that one back, bro. New York, California, Florida. Yes. Nebraska? No, sir. Nobody lives in Nebraska. The only thing that ever came out of Nebraska that was good, bro, was Terrence Crawford, if we gonna be all the way 100. And I don't know about nobody else. Maybe somebody else. Whoever else is from Nebraska, shout out to y'all. But we can throw Chicago in there too, bro. Baby, mainly because I'm from here and it's the third largest city in America. So we got the third biggest population by city. If we just let's stop playing with us. Yeah. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. The interior is fucking trash, bro. It's like almost it's like really 80s themed, and I think the crib might have been built during the 90s or some shit. It still got landlines. It's very weak as hell. It's not modern at all, bro. If we going like modern interior, maybe except for the marbling, but the furniture and everything else, the fixtures, all that shit is ass. Nah, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. We got to keep that gun range. A gun range inside of your house is peak. I can't lie to you, bro. You will never have to go, even though that gun range was little as shit. And it's only 2 lanes, but a range inside of your crib is something. It If I'm being 100, this is the first time I've ever seen one outside of motherfuckers having a gun range on the outside of their house. You have one on the inside is dope as hell. You know what I'm saying? I think this joint might have a panic room too. I'm not too sure though. What? Makes it look like a shirtless what? Yeah, that be tough. That's what the person who built that shit would think like, yeah, that be tough. That big guy. Yeah, right. I get that the gray and white common houses, modern joints are very terrible. Like that one, I don't know if it's all of Las Vegas, but that one area in Vegas where every house is literally built the fucking same in the neighborhood, and there's no difference between the houses, and everything just looks the complete same. That's terrible. I would never want to live in a neighborhood where every house, including the one that I live in, looks the same, bro. No, that's not good. And I seen that a lot of those houses weren't built properly or were built terribly. If I'm gonna say that, you know what I'm saying? Come on, bro, they gotta do better. Why is it just a random picture of Dan Campbell in here? Oh my god, what? I ain't gonna lie, bro. People doing this really kills me. Like, why would he have himself on a chain, wearing a chain that he's wearing? Nah, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. If we're gonna be 100, like this chain by Gucci, his Bart chain, that's tough, bro. I can't lie. It was some pretty tough chains, bro. I remember Soldier Boy had one. Soldier Boy had one that was like a Lamborghini. That one was tough, bro, because it was like an actual car that you can like drive and all that. Who else had one? DJ Mustard. DJ Mustard had one. That was, if I'm not mistaken, I think his was just a mustard bottle, which was kind of weak too. Um, Even though he fell off, Roddy Rich, he had one that was like, I think a fork and like a knife or something like that, and it was like actual silverware that you could use, but it was made out of diamonds. So who the hell would want to eat this? What if you eat one of these diamonds? I don't know. It was kind of crazy though, bro. Yeah, this is a waste of money, my nigga. This is a total waste of money, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Terrible. Nah, that shit tough, St. Don. I ain't gonna front, bro. At least during the time, it was tough. I ain't gonna lie, them long ass chains. I will say this: the long ass chains that be touching niggas' belly buttons that they had back in 2006, them shits was ass. Like at least when I think about it now, I thought it was a shorty that shit. Like even the song, do your chain hang low, do it wap up to the floor, is it shine I like, and it hit go. You know what I'm saying? If your chain hang low now, nigga, you weak as hell for that. No, nobody want to see that shit, bro. Get a smaller chain, my nigga. Not a choker like them weird niggas be wearing. Shout out to all them weird fucks. That era was weird too. This was like 2015, 16, 17. Niggas was wearing little bitty ass chains like necklaces like women. Don't do that. Leave that to the women, please. Get you a regular chain that might sit across your chest, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then you good. Yep. I can't lie to this weak ass car. True. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Him buying that $6.2 million, and if I'm not mistaken, that was a what is his name, gang? I forget the nigga name. That probably wasn't his painting though. I don't know. It probably was, probably wasn't. I'm not too sure. But that was a dumbass purchase. Facts. W video Saint Don, man. About time you back dropping, brother. You know what I'm saying? This is tough, bro. Let me see what they say in the comment section. Uh, man can't buy a consistent upload schedule. It's been 8 years. Look who crawled out of his lair. Look what the cat dragged in. So money can't buy taste, but it sure can pay rent. Hey, boy, they be on St. Don. Hell me, boy, about this posting. Good thing they is, bro, because we need it, man. We need it. That's tough, bro. All right, next video, chat. Next video. Let's see what the next joint is. Nah, it was. Wait, was it up here? Was it down here? It was another joint that was up here, right? That I wanted to react to. It was like short though. Matter of fact, I don't even want to react to nothing else. Now that I'm keeping all it real, and my ass hurt, bro. Pause on my ass hurting, game. But damn, bro, I'm tired of sitting down. W 3 hour stream for real, for real. 2.5 hour, whatever the case may be. Matter of fact, hold on. I feel like knocking out one more of these just cause, bro. If I'm gonna be 100, let me see. I'm gonna do the 6 man video just to get it out the way, bro. Just cause. Okay. How is he still doing this by 6 man? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Arguably the greatest of all time. He is the greatest of all time. Stop playing with Lionel Messi. Where does the Messi disrespect come in? Then, like, why are people disrespecting Messi? Like, where's this coming from? What? I don't even know who that is. But is that what soccer fans thought? Well, I'm not in the soccer world, so I wouldn't know. But soccer fans thought that he came to the United States because he couldn't compete with people in Europe no more. My thought process was he came over here because he had already done everything he needed to do in Europe. Like, I don't need to play over here anymore, bro. I want a World Cup. What other accolades? I seen the comparison between him and Cristiano Ronaldo and the trophies and all that. Everything Cristiano got basically Messi got, bro. But if we being real, something that Messi has Cristiano don't get is a World Cup, gang. You don't have one of these. This is really the end all be all of trophies that you want to get. You don't have one. So I'm better than you. I'm the greatest of all time. That's why I thought he came to America. That probably was his perception too. Like, I'm finna go to Miami. I don't need to play over here no more. Damn. Wait, what was that? Um, is this goal attempts at the World Cup 23-10? Why do they keep calling Mbappe a dictator? Like, what is that? And hold on, how the hell did this nigga get a soccer ball on his what's it called it, bro? This is tough. What? Lamine Yamal has a better has a better final pass than Messi ever did. What? Well, if maybe some people can make the argument. I don't know if soccer was much harder back then, but Messi was, if I'm not mistaken, he might have been in his first ever World Cup in like maybe 2000 something, bro. What was it, 06 or something like that? I don't know, but you can't. I don't think you can really. Maybe it was much harder back then for you to actually get goals and actually be that boy. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it was a much heavier competition than it is now. Who knows? I don't know. Maybe I'm just making excuses. I can only imagine I can only imagine how bad he got ratio, bro. I seen that tweet too. That reminds me of that reminds me of when Colin Cowherd was saying something about Braun in 2017 was like, yeah, man, surely LeBron isn't going to be able to play like this and put up these numbers for much longer. Like this might be the end of LeBron playing this great. He's 35. He can't really play that good for this long anymore. Braun is now 40 and he's still playing as good as he wants to play whenever he wants to play good. Surprise. Not surprised. Not by me. He was offsides as well. And it's crazy because I wasn't watching this. Wait, was I watching this? No, I wasn't watching this, but I was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? This is kind of crazy. And then watch Messi just go back to back to back. Crazy. Why is he wearing a face mask too? That's kind of stupid, right? I ain't gonna lie. When I was watching the highlights to this game, I was like, "Damn, soccer is such a I guess you could say a unique sport or so hard to play. When you looking at it from a I guess you could say a certain perspective, but when you looking at somebody play soccer, you like, bro, you gotta be like in the perfect position or the right place at the right time. And this was right place, right time, bro. As soon as dude blocked that ball and that joint came and that motherfucker hit off his arms, Messi was running right ahead of everybody else. It was like, I bet this is my time to shine again. Boom, another goal. Yeah, ain't gonna lie. The third goal, I don't think Buddy stood a chance. It was just like, yo, my nigga, just get a new goalie, bro, please. That's like you subbing out your center because he keep getting dunked on. He keep that nigga score in the paint. Yeah, speed like Ronaldo, Suey, Ronaldo the goat, Messi, Messi the goat, man. Lionel Messi, Lionel Messi, whatever the fuck his name is, man. I'm gonna call him Lionel, Lionel, Liney, Leonardo, whatever the fuck, bro. Messi, my nigga. Analyze uh, Leo Messi's H Balloon door. Say hello, friends. What are we consuming? Messi is going to be given the Balloon d'Or again. Congratulations, Leo Messi. Um, congratulations, Leo. Congratulations, champion. Like by Cristiano. Why did he laugh at this? Did he laugh at this like, oh nigga, fuck that nigga, or what? Messi got 8 Balloon d'Ors. That's crazy. That's a W, bro. That's a W freaking video, 6 man. W freaking video, man. Now that will be the end of the stream because a good 3 hours. My ass hurts. Can't sit here no longer. I would, but I know for a fact I can't. But W's. I love y'all, chat. Appreciate y'all. But I'm out, man. Big W's, more reactions on the way. You dig? Ah. Pairing. Connected. Headphone dent.